Hello and welcome to a series of wooden dummy drills, Gan Jeep Ging drills we call them. Gan Jeep Ging means connecting energy. The main focus is to go from one move into the next without a stop in between. My name is Mario Lopez. I'm 55 years old now. I was born in 1964 here in Duisburg in Germany. And I started practice with 15 years, when I was 15 years old. And 40 years are over now. I'm a full-time teacher since 1999. And I want to apologize for my English. I know it should be better by now, but I still have some kind of problems. But I guess Wing Chun has its own language, and I will try to make sure you will understand the main points of this kind of drills. I also want to give credit to my Sifu Randy Williams, USA. He started teaching me since 1995, and I'm still happy and glad to be his student. All these drills comes out of my head, but he always inspired me to be creative. So 8 years ago in 2012, when I did my last black belt test on him, I started creating some drills to start improving the system, to create new things, like new forms, new musical forms for tournaments, like Gan Jeep drills and a lot of other stuff. Yeah. See, I respectfully salute you. Before we go to the dummy, I will demonstrate and call the names of the techniques you will use now here on the dummy. It will be your stance, Yi Ji Kim Jong Ma, the character 2, restraining guard, horse stance. You will have a Chong Ma, a sitting horse, or also called Jun Ma, turning horse. The hand techniques will be the low fook, the high fook, the tan sao and the bong sao, like you do it to your chi sao roll, what we call luk sao, rolling hands, when you just roll without any technique. Your following techniques are lap sao and fan sao. Lap sao comes from Siu Lim Tao. When you do this kind of motion, this is Xiong Loi Jat sao, Xiong double. Fan sao you have also in Siu Lim Tao when you do this motion. So your first move is Lap Fan sao. The next move is Lam Da and Chao Kun. You have both techniques in your Cham Kyu form. When you do that kind of move, or that kind of move, both in Cham Kyu form. Then you do a Moi Fan Kun. I do it into your direction, a Moi Fan Kun, outside whipping punch, one of the 8 punches in Wing Chun. So from here you use Hao Chong Ma, a back bracing footwork. You use when you work with your knives, Hao Chong Ma, back bracing. And you have a Fak Sao motion, like you have in your beauty form, you Fak, that kind of motion. Then, if you have a back bracing motion, a Hao Chong Ma, you also will have a Chin Chong Ma motion, to go back, front bracing. So you can add power when you move backward, and you can add power when you move forward. So we have Chin Chong Ma and Gam Sao, pressing hand. You know this move from Siu Lim Tao, this Gam Sao, pressing or pinning a hand. Then you will have a Tan and Pak Sao. You know Tan Sao from your Siu Lim Tao, and you know Pak Sao from your Siu Lim Tao, but you do it simultaneously. From here, again, we have a Lap Fan motion, the Lama Chao Kun, Lap Moi Fan Kun, the other side, Hao Chong Ma Fak Sao, Chin Chong Ma Gam Sao, and Tan Pak. And after this, you have a Lap Punch motion. Like in your Lap Sao cycle when you do this, or after the 3 times Gan Jing in your dummy, not dummy, in your Cham Kyu motion. That's the kind of motion you are using here. So now comes the other part. When you are back, and you did one roll, your partner will attack with lap fan. So we have here motion, Dai Bong Sao and Wu Sao. You know Dai Bong Sao from your Chang Kyu form, and you know Wu Sao from your Silum Tao form, both at the same time. You will have a Bong Sao into the drill, and you will have Wu Sao, but in Kao Sao structure, means it goes more backward, a second line of defense. Lancer to block his Chao Kun. Then he will pull and do his outside whipping punch, the Moi Fan Kun, so you will have with the rear shoulder the block, and here it is Kao Sao, finger hooking hand, like in your Silum Tao. Now you will attack again with Fan Sao. Here we have now Chat Kun, the drilling punch or downward punch. Also you have in your Chang Kyu form, when you go from Bong Sao to Chao Kun and Chat Kun, that's the move. Now again, he will do a hook punch. You have Tan Pak, now it's your turn again. So now we have all techniques we will use here on the dummy. Okay, let's do it slowly first. We start with right Fuk Sao and left Bong Sao. We do roll, roll. While you roll, you will slide your forearm on the dummy to lift it. You always want to hear this kind of motion. This makes sure you are doing right. With Bong Sao and Tan Sao it's the same. You want to hear this motion. Your Tan Sao goes to Bong and to Tan, so the arm has to go also up and out, down and in. So it goes up and in and down and out. Yeah? This is one of the reasons why you have square holes, not round holes. Okay, so it goes. Do it at the same time. Okay, after you do it 2 times, 1, 2, you will start with your attacking motion. The reason why you roll before is the idea of Gan Jeep. You will go and attack from a moving position into the next moving position. So we don't go straight to the attack, we first roll so that you have a kind of motion in your techniques, then you go to the next. So we do roll, roll, Chong Ma, Lat Fan, Chong Ma, Lambda Chao Kun. And you hit with your forearm, this forearm. You also want to toughen your muscles, your bones. Then the outside whip, Moi Fan Kun. You don't hit with the fist, the trunk. You hit always the arms. Now you will have 3 kinds of defense. The Hao Chong Ma, Fak Sao, Chin Chong Ma, Gam Sao. Then you can, if you want, do a half pivot, Tan and Pak Sao, like you may be doing your Chang Kyu form. You do from here a half turn Chao Kun, a half turn. Here's the same. You can do where we was from Gam Sao, you can do a half turn Tan Pak Sao. Then again Lat Fan, Chong Ma, Lambda Chao Kun, Lat Moi Fan Kun. Then the other side, Hao Chong Ma, Fak Sao, and you go back to the same spot, Chin Chong Ma, Gam Sao. Then no footwork, Tan Pak, Lat Fan, and because you attack on both sides, you finish the half of the drill. You go now not more anymore in Chao Kun, you go into Lat and punch. And now just stick to the arm, go straight back to Fuk Sao, The other hand goes from lap sao into wrong sao, and you do this simultaneously. And now you are in starting position. Now you have to roll only one time, and only for the reason so the dummy can attack you now. If you are after 4 circles in your starting position, where you start with right foot, you did everything right. This is the way where you can control it. Check just my right hand foot up. Roll, roll. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, back, roll. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back, roll, roll, switch, switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, back, roll. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back, roll, roll, switch, switch. Starting position on right foot side. The really most important part on any of these drills in the dummy is that you keep in flow. I will show you how to do it wrong. I guess it's enough to show the main focus. Don't stop in between. Try to flow, to keep in motion. You then don't have to rush. You can do it when you start very slowly, but try to make a kind of rhythm where each move has the same speed like the last move. Don't stop in between. Keep moving. No matter how fast or slow you are, but try always to keep smoothly. I guess you know what I mean. Now let me show you to do the switch move. When you are in Tan Sao, you go behind the arm, try to stick the arm, go forward to high fork and down to low fork. Here with the other hand, you try to stick the hand, the forearm, go, keep sticking, you can hear, I'm always sticking, lift the arm to high fork, and come down to low fork. Here, if you are used to do your foot out just like this way, you can do it as well, no matter here. So again, the Tan Sao switch goes under the forearm, high and down. If you have Fook Sao, you have to go over the hand, but also try to stick, and then go back to a Bong Sao, and down to Tan Sao, from this side. Here you go over the hand, go to Bong, and then to Tan. Then you will try to do it with both hands. The Tan goes under, the Fook goes over, the same time. The same time, always sticking both hands. One to high foot, one to Bong. When the high foot comes down, the other hand to the Tan. Here again, go over and under. Bong goes high, as well as Fook. Then both go down. So maybe you practice first just this kind of move. Just to get used to it. Let's say you are now here in Dai Bong Wu and you go to Chomalan, Dai Bong, and all these moves we had today, and you know, okay, now it's time to go to back. Now you know you have to go over and under. And then again, over and under. We have three families of Gan Jeep Ging drills. The CRCA Gan Jeep, small ones, the Basic Gan Jeep drills, the middle ones, and the full Gan Jeep, a very long drill. And each family has different variations of different drills to practice at home. Tomorrow, we here in Germany, 11th of May 2020, we can open again the school and teach. But most of you can teach or even go to practice if you are a student. So this is a drill you can practice at home. If you don't have a dummy, you can do the same drills on a sandbag if you have a sandbag. If not, you can do it even in front of a mirror or just in air. Just check the links we have here for the CRCA Gan Jeep drills and Basic Gan Jeep drills and full Gan Jeep drills in our YouTube channel. So I hope you liked that kind of drill. Tomorrow we will have another one. So we have a lot of stuff to show, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning again at 8 o'clock in Germany time, middle, how do you say this, middle Europe time or something. You will see. Okay. And again, sorry for my English, but I hope you like the Wing Chun we are doing here. Okay, bye. switch, switch. Laat van, laat dat chalken, laat mooi van kun. Houd je maar vaak zo, change je maar ganz zo, dan vaak. Laat van, laat dat chalken, laat mooi van kun. Houd je maar vaak zo, change je maar ganz zo, dan vaak. Laat van, laat punch, back and roll. So, okay, we start slowly and we start running. Okay. Let's go.